Hey guys, real quick, if you will leave a comment after you watch a video, that'll help me out a lot. Since I'm a new channel, it will help me show up in suggested playlists and searches and things like that. Thanks so much. Bye guys. Well, not that this is the last of the stuff to go, because it obviously isn't. I'm still living here, but it is the last of the tubs. The big tubs. Everything else will just kind of be just random little pieces of stuff. I mean, I'm still living here, so, I still have to have certain things. So we still have to have certain things, dishes and, stuff to live on for at least another 2 or 3 weeks, I guess. But these are still the last of the big tubs. It still kind of gets me. I mean, I guess I never thought far enough ahead. I mean, we've just always had it. And I think sometimes you just always think that you're going to have what you have, right? And I mean, it's not just a house. I mean, I think sometimes we kind of feel this way about people, situations, jobs, pets. I mean, everything, we just kind of feel like we're just always going to have them. But, somewhere in the back of our mind, I mean, we realize that it's not reality. I think we just try to ignore it because to face the reality is too painful. 4 years ago, I mean, I wasn't even thinking about not having this place. I've never thought about not having this place. I mean, it's been in the family almost 100 years. You kind of feel like it's not going to go anywhere. But it is. And it's not going to be here. And moving stuff out. It kind of helps me on one hand to move stuff out because I just have got, stuff I need to do, but every time it's the stupidest thing because crossing something off a to-do list helps. I mean, they've scientifically proven that it helps. But crossing stuff off this particular to-do list is just like another little stab in my heart. It's just a little stab. Well, it's not going to move itself, and standing here crying isn't going to solve anything. I mean, yes, sometimes you just have to cry and get it out, but I've already done so much and there's so much more coming that let's just get this stuff moved. Hey, giving you a little update. This is another work day. So I have made some progress back here and the other one. I'll just kind of give you a quick update in here and I'll show you the other one. So let's flip that around. Okay, oh my goodness. See, I have added some stuff, cabinets, and you see what I've done down here. Remember the table that I had here? Well, the dishes that I packed up, in the video, in the China video, I've got the 4 of them down there on the bottom, wood on top, table on top of that. And I mean, you don't want to put stupid heavy stuff up there. So I just kind of put some awkward stuff that I can't really put in, in boxes or anything. And added some stuff here. That little wooden table is actually from the shop, but I mean, it gives me more space in here. This is a cabinet that I'm pretty sure, I think Granddaddy made. I mean, it's been in the kitchen as far as I can remember. This little top actually lifts, which is kind of neat. So you can actually use the space in there. I brought the, oh, y'all, what is it called? The barrel over, because I'm hoping to maybe put some pieces in that on top of here. And I took off a bunch of doors. And so I've got those. This is part of Mom's crib right here that I'm keeping because I can put that in the toy room. This stuff right here, which is kind of hard to see, these yellow pieces, they were in the bathroom. In the original bathroom before the parents redid it. And I know y'all are asking me, what the heck are you going to do with that? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It is so hard to plan for what I'm going to do with stuff when I don't know where I'm taking it. And so it has been a source of frustration, I will tell you. So the only thing I can do is just take stuff, you know what I mean? Just take stuff, keep stuff, and whatever I can do with it, I can do with it. You know, maybe I can take a couple pieces, cut them, you know, put them in another bathroom. You know, I don't know. We also have, probably kind of hard to see, but right here, okay, that's the original bathroom cabinet. I might have showed you that in another video when I was out in the shop, because Dad took it out there and put wheels on it and stuff. Oh, and I can't flip it over because it's too heavy, but this right here, yeah, that's the original bathroom sink. Again, I know you're saying, Cheryl, what are you doing with this? I don't know. But with what's happening, I'd rather have it and not be able to do something with it than get somewhere and go, oh, I wish I had so-and-so. Because y'all, I don't do regrets. I don't do regrets at all. That is not how I live my life. I purposely make choices to where I don't have regrets. Or at least very, very, very few. So, you know, I've already got the storage unit. Not like it's costing me more to add one more piece, right? So I would love to, I don't know, can I put it in a little guest bathroom and get it working again? And maybe, you know, get the little shelf or the cabinet that had been in the original bathroom, get some of the yellow and white pieces. I don't know, maybe. It would be fun. Could I put it in the garage? Perhaps get it going? Maybe. But like I said, I'd rather have it and I'll figure it out later. Okay, so, whew. Oh my God, y'all, I'm about done. We also, my brother was just helping me recently. This is right here is Granddaddy's ladder. So of course we don't want to keep that. These pieces here, you'll remember in another video is what I took off of the horse barn, and I want to get the other set that's on the other side. Got a couple other things here, and my brother said he's going to fix something, because if you see here, we've got that, and there's another one up there, and he said he can fix it to where we can lift this stuff and hang it, which would just be stupid helpful. So hopefully we'll do that soon, and I'll be able to get that up. I'm still working on trying to find movers so I can get the furniture in here. But as far as this is concerned, I mean, I am happy about the space and how I've been able to use it so far. So let me lock up here and I will show you the other one. All right, so I'm outside. I'm pretty sure I've shown you this a little bit as we've gone along. Y'all, I've done so much. I really can't even kind of keep up at this point, and my brain is mush, but you'll have that. So I'm going to flip this around and show you kind of what we've done here. Now, when I was first showing you stuff, you know, I had the table and had that corner full, and I had a shelf that I had over here that's now over there. But I took that off because I realized I could put this stuff up here, which was better. This was a window fan that my brother remembers them using in the house, of course, before we had air and everything. This is a old tool of Dad's saw that I remember since I was little. So we've got that. This this stand right here is what the TV used to be on in the den here. That's an old cart up there that I found. So I've got a lot of stuff that's stacking up nicely here. I've got a bunch of doors back there. I've got this drum on this rolly thing here so that it was a perfect place to put all of this stuff. Let me kind of push that out of my way a little bit. Okay, all the bins that I got from Home Depot to put a lot of smaller, heavier stuff in is down there. I'm still hoping to put the burner back in that corner. I want to put a piece of wood on top of here. That's why I've kind of got a reinforcement down there. And set it on top of that. So we'll see how that works. Remember, this is the beam from the video where I had my friend take that out. And so recently when my brother was helping me, we brought over this piece. Now, what's really cool about that is it's actually a double-sided bookshelf. So you can see how wide it is, right? And that was perfect because so many little things like this, instead of having to worry about boxing them up, I could just put them on the shelves on the other side and then push it to the wall. So, I mean, perfect. And then this up here was just, you know, an old entertainment center that he had. But something like that not only is perfect for in here to stack on here, you know, to give me more space, but it's also going to be perfect for the toy room to, I don't know, paint, decorate, you know, display stuff on. So just trying to use the space as best I can. And even in here, now of course this is a lot smaller and I don't have, you know, I can only go so high up there, but even here I feel like I'm using the space about as smart as I can. Would love to get that burner in here, but the movers are going to have to do that. I looked at it, my brother looked at it, there's no way the two of us are gonna lift it up there, so I'm hoping the movers can. I don't know. Oh, and I'll show you this last thing before I leave. Well, let's see. Flip this around again. I've also added some stuff down here. That was also from the video. That's the horse trough or mule trough or whatever where they ate. And, you know, I've added some pieces that, you know, there's just nowhere else for them to go under there. But anyway, check this out. Check that out, y'all. That was in the corner of the pack house, and it has probably not seen the light of day for, I don't know, 30 years? Probably 30 years at least. Isn't that cool? And so that was one thing when my brother was helping me that I told him, I'm like, I want the plow. I want that plow because it's so cool. It's so old. And, you know, that's the kind of thing that in the fair video that I did, you remember I went in that building and they have it, you know, it's just there all the time where they have all the farm equipment and all the different things. That's the kind of thing you find in there. And so it's kind of exciting to have our own piece. That was Granddaddy's. And so, you know, kind of have to roll it in and out every single time we're here, but that's okay. That is okay because that is an awesome piece and I love it. So anyway, just wanted to kind of give you another little update, show you what's going on out here. I mean, folks, we're getting there. We're getting there. I really don't have but so much more to get in the storage units. And that's a good thing because I'm about ready to be done. I'm about ready to be done. So I am actually going to go help my niece now look for her ring. If you remember in the metal detector video, boy, I'm referencing a lot of videos today. So if you haven't already watched them, go watch them. Helps to watch them in order so you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, in the metal detecting video that I did, she was telling how she had lost a ring at their house. And so I finish up here and I'm going to head over there and I'm really hoping we can find the ring for her. That'd be awesome. So, all right, I'll be back. Okay, so I have been out here working and I have been out here fighting with that grapevine behind me. You see that mess back there, right? I've showed you in another video. And I had mentioned that Dad made birdhouses he had 4 over there, and there were 3 or 4 elsewhere. So one of today's projects, anyway, was getting them down. Whew, let me tell you about a full body workout. Most of them were easy to get down. There were a couple that were back there that were, just to put it nicely, they were really, really difficult. I try to keep my videos as, PG-13 as I can make it, but there were some 4-letter words flying earlier. All right, anyway, but I did finally fight with it. It took, for the last one that I was fighting with, it took, I tried like hedge trimmers and that didn't work. And I tried hammers like to pull, on the vines to get them out of my way. That barely worked. I found a pair of big cutters, big loppers, I don't know, whatever you want to call them, to cut a few out of the way, but holy hell. Anyway, I'm gonna flip this around so I can show you. So here's all the goodies. This was the problem child. And this was the cute little nest inside of it that I want to keep. Some others, these were the hanging ones. And we got that one. And this one right here. And that wasn't there. Now, some of them will need some repair, of course, because, they've been out here in the elements for, I don't know, probably 20 years. Dad put them up a long time ago. I've got some nicer pictures. I think I've shared a couple, but when I'm editing the video, I'll pop up a couple just so you can see how they were in their nicer days. But I am going to keep them and use them at my mountain home somewhere. Don't know where. I know the bluebirds loved them. I'm not sure what else used them, but I know we have bluebirds out here and they really liked them. So I'm going to rest now. I am probably going to be very sore tomorrow from what I did today. But you know what? You've probably had projects like this that sometimes you get to where you're not going to let it get the best of you. And you're going to do whatever it is that you're doing come hell or high water. Whew, so it's done. I'm going to go inside now, but I did want to show it to you because I think they're cool.